Have you ever said that you don't want to come off salesy or pushy? And anytime you think about sales, it's always how you don't want to be, how you don't want to come off, and how you don't want to be perceived instead of thinking about how you'd rather be. Well, it's actually human nature to recall most of our bad experiences or not so good experiences a lot easier than it is for us to recall the good ones. That's because it created a feeling inside of our body that we didn't like, and now we kind of have this radar, which is we're on the lookout or on the prowl, if you will, for all the ways that we don't want to feel. And if you've had an experience with someone who you felt was coming off pushy or you felt was maybe being salesy and you didn't like how that felt, now the last thing you're going to want to do is make someone feel that exact same way when you're showing up to sell your products and services online. And so the biggest barrier to online sales is actually your perception of how you don't want sales to look. And so that's something we really have to shift. And what's interesting, I found with clinicians, we've got a heart to serve. We've got a heart to help everyone, or if not everyone, help a lot of people. And what can happen is we might encounter someone who has a problem that we can solve, but it doesn't mean that they are actually ready to have that problem be solved. It doesn't mean that they are ready to invest. How many times do we know that somebody has had an issue for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, but yet they still haven't sought help, even though they know that they need help, until maybe the problem is just so pressing that they're like, okay, I really need help. So as you're showing up online, ready to serve people and help people, you might just be encountering people that aren't yet ready to buy or aren't yet ready to invest in solving their problem. And so I'm going to share with you just two ways that you can actually help to improve how you feel about sales and start shifting your perspective, because we really have to develop a new story around sales, because you've got a big message to share with people. You've got a solution that you know can really help a lot of people. But if you uphold this perception of how you don't want sales to be and how you don't want to be perceived and how you don't want to make people feel, then it's actually going to impact your sales, which impacts the way that you're really going to help the people who are ready to pay and ready to invest into their solution with you. So the first thing you really want to do is actually have a mission and a purpose that is worth it for you. And when I say worth it, I mean worth it for you to keep going, because entrepreneurship is going to have its challenges. It's not always smooth. It's not always butterflies, rainbows, and daisies. There are bumps in the road. And sometimes we go through periods of time where there's a lot of bumps. Maybe our skill set just isn't good yet. If with marketing or with selling, and we're developing the skills. But if you've got a mission and if you've got a purpose that is worth it for you, then that means that you're going to keep showing up, and it's worth it for you to feel not good at something before you get good. It's going to be worth it for you to get coached, get mentored, invest within yourself so that you can keep going on the journey, because the message and the mission that you have on your heart to help people is so much greater that it's worth it. And also the life and the lifestyle that you want to create for you and your family, just to have more financial resources, to have more fun, have more freedom, and just live life the way that you ultimately thought you were going to live life. And so having this mission and having this purpose is so needed to be able to keep going and build endurance within entrepreneurship. Something my dad always said to me was, Siobhan, entrepreneurship is not for the swiftest. It's for those who have endurance. And he's so right, because so many people quit way too soon and they really didn't give forth the effort. And people are oftentimes playing not to lose instead of playing to win. Can you imagine Michael Jordan showing up to a game and just timidly playing, not passing the ball, barely shooting, and not giving his effort, all because he thought that giving more effort and really going for it was going to hurt him? So we got to start playing to win. And by win, I mean, yes, make more money, but also serve more people, have a bigger impact on the people that are truly looking for change, and have the impact on people that are actually ready and willing to invest in that change. And so when you've got that mission and that purpose, that also means that you're going to be around when they are ready to invest, because You might be catching them at a part of their journey where they're just not ready yet. And so you got to be around to keep going so that you're actually the ones that they want to buy from. The second thing is to decide the kind of experience that you want people to have with you. So I'm really intentional about the experience that I hold and create for other people. And I want to serve people and add value and shift their perspective on whatever problem or area or topic that I'm, helping them with. And when I show up that way, I don't care if you buy from me or not, because I enjoy serving, I enjoy giving, I enjoy shifting perspective, I enjoy shaping the way that you think about something because it's going to enhance your life. And whether you buy from me or not, or you decide you're ever going to buy, it doesn't actually matter, because I know what happens is you might share my content or you might actually refer someone to me because maybe we're just a better match for whatever reason. Never look at the one person that is in front of you that you're speaking to, because there's gazillions of people on this planet that can get your help. And so when you decide the kind of experience that you're going to create for someone and create for your audience, or maybe you're having a one-on-one conversation, when you are intentionally creating that kind of experience, you're automatically going to just exude the level of authority. You're going to exude confidence. You're going to show up with that person in mind and be like, wow, this person really can help me. And again, maybe it's not that timing for that person, but they might refer you to someone or share your content. And next thing you know, you've got a new client, you've made a new sale, but it wasn't from that direct person. So this is why we can't look to just get everyone who is within our world right now to buy. It just might not be the right time. And often when you're feeling salesy or pushy, it's really because you are looking to make someone buy before they're ready and you're trying to force them. The person who's actually ready to buy already has a desire to buy, and the timing for them is good. And you've uncovered the value of your solution, of how you're going to help them solve their problem, create a transformation in their life. You've uncovered all of that, and the timing, the actual intersection of you meeting them and where they are on their journey is like a hit. And so this is why we can never just show up to try to get someone to partner with us or buy from us or do the thing in this moment, because oftentimes if we got to drag them in, we're probably going to have to drag them through our program. And it's also when we start to enroll clients and sell to people that maybe just really aren't the best fit. And now they might not get the best results. And now you might be questioning, am I even good at this? Am I a good coach? Is my product good? But it really just was a mismatch from the get-go. But this is why it's important for you to decide how you truly want to show up and the experience you want to create, and having that worth it mission for you to keep going so you could release yourself from the attachment and need for somebody to buy. It's like dating. It's like the more you need for this person, the less they want you. Like they kind of push back. Sales is the same thing. We can't need them more than they need us, because the truth is they need you. They actually need you. They need you to solve their problem. They need the help. They need the service. But we can't come off as like this, right? You want to invite people to come in with you, to feel safe, to purchase from you, so that they know they're going to get taken care of. They know that they're going to get the results that they are looking for with you. So it's really important to, keep yourself within the mind frame of just not everybody's looking to buy right now. But as long as you have those two things that I mentioned, the purpose and the mission that is worth it for you to keep going, and you've decided how you want people to have an experience with you, whether they buy from you or not, you are going to be Gucci. You're going to be golden. You're going to make more sales in your online business, because there's no expectation to get something. There's no expectation to make someone do something. And that's often where this not so good feeling comes from. It's like trying to get someone to do something that they don't want to do, or they don't want to do just yet because the timing isn't right. So just because you had a bad experience does not mean you have to hold that experience. Start to reshape and rethink the kind of experience you want other people to have with you, and you're going to make more sales online. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.